Thank you for joining me. I'm Spunky Monkey, and this is Gamedec Definitive Edition. It is free on epic.com right now, and I'm sure it will be for a couple more days after this video comes out. So let's check this game out and see if it's something you guys would be interested in downloading and playing.
It's a strange profession, game deck. You're neither a player nor a detective. You know the rules and how people break them. How they leave a digital trail. And there is always a trail. A flaw in the source code. Backdoors used by cheaters. Anonymity skins, used to cover up unpopular activities. All can be found. All can be traced. With a lot of skill and a little bit of luck. Sometimes more than a little. Because there are surprises, even for a game deck. But in the end, you keep your eyes on the prize. This is my story. What's yours?
Well, that was a cool intro. I'll need a lot of luck, probably. Alright, what is this now? Relium. Gee, I'm not exactly a coder. I understand some of that. Oh, what's going on? Press any button to continue. Okay. Oh, now we get to choose who we are, huh? Kirk Anderson. Personality powerful. Okay. Lots of different characters to choose from. Con artist. Alright, I think I know who I'm going to go with here. I think I'm going to stick with him. Right trigger. Whoop, I don't know what I just did. What am I supposed to do here? Dominant. Okay, hold A to proceed. That works. Alright, let's go with normal mode. Alright, now we're at an apartment in Relium. I'm guessing that's the name of the city. And is that a tower that we live in or something? Apartment. The unofficial name for the highest levels of a polis. High cities feature walking platforms, flying junks, and the densest network of pneumobile routes. It's become customary to believe that high cities end at the level where the highest reaching routes of the public transportation tubes are located. Okay. Not sure what all that means. Maybe we'll figure it out. Alright, here we are. I didn't remember why I had become a game deck. Alright, yeah, we're not going to skip the tutorial. Choose dialogue options using the L. Okay. Okay. Kirk Anderson. At some point, I must have decided that it was a reasonable way of making money. Then I just got used to it. Let's look around. I was surrounded by the real world, that is, Relium. I could hear Warsaw City humming outside the window. I lived in the Tower Stone in Wola. was the end of the 22nd century, and the people were crazy happy. Kidding. Some were, some weren't. Which group did I belong to? I wasn't sure. We're going to get into the gameplay here, so let's just go start your day. It was time to check if there were any new jobs. Alright. We are up now. Movement. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure all that out when we get there. We look out the window. Warsaw City, my polis. We can look out the window. Walkways, squares, space, and chasms. That's what modern cities look like. The middle layer, mid-city, despite its dense developments, you could still see the sun and pieces of the sky as well as the long way down. Nice view. Felt a connection with the people above and below. I could hear the transit tubes, pneumobiles, and humming ads. It was never quiet. This is where the rich met the poor and the light met darkness. A place where you could pretty much be whatever you wanted to be. And where advertising drones peep through people's windows looking for new victims. Alright, let's just leave. We want to get into some gameplay here. It's time to face reality, okay? I guess we'll answer the answering machine.
Hey, I need your help. Someone is running around the Brahma, pretending to be me. I think it's my ex in my skin. He did not take kindly to the breakup, and in the last telesense he promised to ruin my life. I thought it was just a crazy talk, and ignored it. But now I know I shouldn't have. Could you check it? I can give you the info about his last known whereabouts. Just please be quick. My reputation is on the stake.
Okay. What is all this stuff now here? That is deduction. The main nodes are questions that are keys to your deduction process in solving your case. Gather information and choose answers based on that information to unlock nodes until you reach the final conclusion. Use left to switch between nodes. Press A to enter a node. Codex, professions. Okay. We won't get too much into that. If you guys are interested, you can go and download this game and... Oh.
Hey man, I fucked up. I was playing Twisted and Perverted, and my skin went down, so yeah, now people know who I am.
Jukebox?
I'm locked on
Not
in the
interested in
game.
jukebox. What else we got?
Please. I can't lose my job on family. Can you...
Oh man, I want one of those. Warsaw City News, the latest domestic and international news all day long. Today is Monday, July 17th. My name is Gina Gord, and this is the news. Genzu and young star of Goodabads loses the game miserably. Zoo blames everything on glitches in the game. Could this be the end of the youngster's career? Okay, alright. Bliss. Computer. Let's go to the computer. My computer, it controlled the couch, communicated with household appliances, let me send messages, and did everything else. It was old and could use an upgrade, but it still worked well enough to be reliable. Let's check our mail. Few emails from clients I had helped and needed to reply to those. Sure. First message, Senator Stone was grateful for working out what his daughter was doing into the dungeon 1337. Okay. Reply kindly. I wrote that I was happy to hear from him and asked how his daughter was feeling. It's good to nurture relationships with clients. got through the other emails quickly. Some were invitations to events, some were spam. I replied, check contracts, right? Maybe someone took pity on me and offered me a job while I was away in Virtualia. A job, and it was urgent. I have a discreet and urgent matter for you. I'll pay good money. Please get back to me ASAP. Jeffrey Haggis. Yeah, let's contact him. Mr. Haggis was worried. I needed to sense him. Hello, Jeffrey Haggis. I got your email.
Please come to me. I'll tell you everything when you're here.
Oh, you're there. Please come see me. Blue Whales Interactive Tower, level 255 South Entrance. I'll tell you everything when you're here. Negotiate a down payment, inquire about details, or agree. Let's try a down payment. Hold on, let's have a little respect for each other's time. I don't know anything about the case, and I'm not sure whether a certain amount... I get it, you want a down payment. I'm transferring it right now. I hope it's enough. Yes? Great. I'm waiting. He disconnected. Okay. So he gave us some cash, right? Alright, what is this? Couch. List. Okay. Well, what's this other stuff? What's this one do? Okay, that just takes me to that. This is, okay, professions. And then what's this on the quest log here? Boy, it's hard to read. Go to the client. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. How do we get to the client? How do we get out of here? Here's a door. And, oh. No. Oh, is that out this door? Nope. How do I get out of this building? Help, how do I get out of here? Ah, solid doors protected me and my apartment. Or maybe they protected Warsaw City from me. I want to go to the client. There we go. Get a new job. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. Now we're at Haggis's office. Well, look at this. Oh, he's all the way up there at the top. Boy. We're working our way up to the top quick here. He's on the roof. The roof of the Undercity is one of my favorite spots. Even though I'm standing on one of the lowest walkways in Warsaw City, I feel like I'm on top of a mountain. Below me is a 150-meter long gapping abyss stretching over the seemingly endless ruins of old Warsaw. A ground cleaner's company, Cyclops, chugs away in the distance, clearing rubble from old blocks of apartments. If you look hard enough, you'll notice bonfires made by savages among the dust and fog. I can hear the humming of a nearby MCC beacon, standing guard and watching over me. Yes, the Row is definitely one of my favorite spots.
The director's office is behind that door. Mr. Haggis is expecting you.
Okay, thank you. What was that painting? Okay. I noticed the gold frame as soon as I entered the room. Inspect the frame. It looks like gold, but I wasn't certain. It was easy enough to check. Sure, scratch it. I took out my badge and used it to scratch the smooth surface. A deep groove appeared. Gold. Barely scratched the surface. Oh, cool. Okay. There he is. Jeffrey Haggis. Hello there.
Good.
The man took a deep breath and let the air out through his nose with a loud wheeze. Dialogue tags, icons, and tags that appear on the left of the text mark. Hang on here. Okay, was hoping, okay. Let's see. Take initiative. Let's see. Past choices. That was quite the show. Fortunately for you, I don't have time to look for another game deck. I guess I'll introduce myself. Hello, my name is... I know who you are. I'm Director Haggis. Something's wrong with my son. He's not getting off the couch and, well, you'll see for yourself. It's been over 4 days. He entered some game with his friend, Timmy. Tried talking to Timmy, but he's clammed up. His condition makes me worry even more. My son is on the couch in the next room. Let's go there now. See, I had turned the music all off. There we go. Let's do that. I don't know, I had the music off, so I don't... And it's back on again. Okay. Having a hard time talking over the music. I thought I had it shut off. Alright. Here he is. Found out what's going on with him and how he can be helped. I guess the son was wearing an expensive brand name suit and a state-of-the-art helmet covered part of his face. The couch's side panel warned that he'd exceeded the online time limit. I couldn't help noticing the general area of his gaming suit was bulging. Let's examine the couch. The couch's side panel warned that he'd exceeded the online time limit. I couldn't help noticing. Okay, you already told me that. I guess we'll look at the suit. Only the right profession. They are marked with profession names. Infotainer. Okay. Guess we figured out how the skill goes, huh? The suit was the same brand as the couch. 11 bits. Top of the line. Blue Whales Interactive. Didn't own it, though. I ran my fingers over the suit's surface. The synthetic fibers emitted more heat in places where they needed to work harder. Haggis muttered a bunch of curses. Hurry up. Check the couch's panel. Look at the helmet. Present your report. Let's look at the helmet. I leaned over to get a better look. Check the screen. Or check that. Let's check the helmet number. Sure. To get a look at the number, I had to lift the boy's head. Okay. I gently grabbed his head and tried to turn it a little. Frodo moaned. Watch out, you idiot. You'll hurt him. Alright, let's give that up then. Best to leave him alone. So I guess what I have left is Fredo, right? Touch his hand, examine his face, check if he's faking, and other actions. Well, if he's been there for 4 days, he's probably not faking. Let's touch his hand. I took his hand. It was slightly trembling, but with normal temperature. That happens in games that generate lots of adrenaline. His fingertips were covered with sweat. No, not sweat. I rubbed the sticky surface between my fingers and sniffed. Berries and chewing gum. Enough sniffing around. Tell me what's going on with my son. I guess calm him down and present your conclusions. Mr. Haggis, this is a tense situation, so we need to keep our composure. According to my initial observations, He's been logged in for over 4 days, but there are no signs of adverse effects from the session. This is some excellent equipment. Doing a hard extraction by taking the helmet off is a huge risk, and logging out remotely it's impossible, I know. Like it is in most systems. Can you at least tell me where he's logged into? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to determine that. Objective complete. I need to find out which game Frodo logged into and then take appropriate steps. I understand. Frodo entered the game with his friend Timmy. He's a spineless pushover, but that might be for the best. He's waiting in my office. Maybe he can tell us something. You'd better hurry, though, as someone's on their way to pick him up. Okay. He looked at me, then at his son, and sighed. All right, get to work. Gather clues for deduction. Okay, I see nothing else here, so I gotta go talk to this guy, right? Oh, who's that? There's a couch. Woman's couch. Okay. There's Timmy.
Are you going to question me?
Oh boy. The kid looked around with terror in his eyes when I approached him. He trembled. Are you going to question me? Calm down. We're just going to talk. Questioning is best left to police. I'm here to help Mr. Haggis's son, so let's just talk, all right? Okay, I want to help too. He nodded vigorously. Tell me what happened. Now what? Deduction. Sometimes you'll gain information directly. Okay. It was Frodo's 16th birthday, and we were inside an adult game. He turned red and stared intently at his shoes. What do you want to know? Sure, ask about that. Tell me, Timmy. Oh, jeez. Where did he leave Frodo? Why isn't Frodo coming out of the game? What world did they go to? How many worlds they played in? How about just, why isn't he coming out? Why is Frodo still inside the game? I don't know. He liked it there and wanted to stay for as long as possible. Maybe he's having fun. Could Frodo have lost track of time? It would have to been an amazing session to disregard the danger of exceeding the permitted playtime. Well, what else do you want to know? He sounded like a player with a slow connection. Either he was deeply stressed or something was wrong with his nervous system. I guess we'll just talk to Tim. Let's focus on you, Timmy. Man, why did you log off without Frodo? You left the game even though your friend kept playing. What happened? I didn't want to leave him. I was feeling bad, shaking. Yeah, I know. You don't leave your friends behind. He looked as if he was going to cry. He was looking at me with distrust. You're a Gamedec? Yeah, supposedly. Yes, Timmy, I'm a game detective. Cool. Can you tell me a bit about your work? The kid seemed to come alive a little. Don't have the time right now. I'm going to be asking and you're going to be answering them. I want to find Frodo as soon as possible. Smile and his eyes faded away. Okay. Ask about Frodo, your friend. Ask about Frodo's relationship with his father, about enemies. Let's get him to talk about Frodo. Anything you want. He's my buddy. Same school and stuff. Once this kid Alex called me names, so Frodo flushed his walktel down the toilet. He smiled at the memory. Then he altered the hollows on the school gallery to give Alex a big snout that constantly oozed his disgusting mucus. Frodo's brilliant. Are there any more questions? He looked at me with tired eyes. Depends on how you answer, but if you're honest and accurate, maybe not too many. But if you try to be cute, there will be more. He cowered. I'm trying my best, sir. Alright. I think I talked to him about everything, right? Let's ask about the relationship with the father. How are things between Frodo and his father? Do they like each other or not? Old man Haggis is paying you. No matter what I say, you'll take his side anyway. The truth lies where the money comes from. He grunted and pursed his lips. Please, leave me alone. I'll confess everything. We logged into Paradise Beach. It's a world where adults get together. You can read all about it in the description. He turned red like my grandmother's geraniums. Alright, I think that was the info we needed. So we stopped the conversation. I needed to look around for something to loosen his tongue. A computer? What was this one? Floor. Why would I need... Well, okay. Why would I have to look at the floor? What's on the floor? A piece of floor stood out from the rest. There was no chance of a flaw in the design, not in a building like this. Sure, take a closer look. Looked like a hatch. It's a good place for a safe. Okay. I returned to the investigation. Yeah, we're not here for thievery. Panda. Okay, let's go check the computer. A stream of stock market quotations appeared on the screen. The hardware was high-end, just like everything else in these rooms. System access was blocked, but I was convinced I could log in if I tried. This had to be the hardware that was monitoring Frodo's couch. Sleeves break in. So this one? Nope. This one. Sensory sleeves. I don't meet the requirements. Sleeves or glazier? Alright, I already looked at sleeves. I don't see glazier. Where's glazier? Glazier? Hello? There he is. I don't meet the requirements of that either. So I guess all I have is enter a password. Let's enter password. Incorrect. Okay. Let's enter admin. Incorrect. Oh, cool. I cursed. Infotainer, glazer, or sleeves. I think I have the infotainer, right? Yes. So we'll go that route. Lie to get out of it. They must have a good reason. I suspect you have a bug here that interfered with my software. I actually did you a favor. Let's say I believe you. My people will look into this, and then, depending on what they find, you understand. Yeah, okay. What's this? Sticky stain. He had something sticky on his fingers. The floor was sticky in that spot. Let's take a closer look. Stain was light blue. I think I'd rather sniff it before tasting it, right? Berries and chewing gum. A barely noticeable trace of liquor. It was from Blue Mistress champagne, often mistaken for something more expensive. Haggis didn't seem like a fan of such drinks. Do I want to taste it? No, let's just leave. All right. Yeah, I don't want to play the harp. All right, what else we got here? Oh, I got to open Haggis' safe. Hang on here. All right, it wants me to do the safe. Not a glazier. Put my ear against the door and started knocking. I remember that it was how they did it in the Homo movies. Agus's heavy breathing told me that I must have triggered a silent alarm. What are you doing? Either start a professional investigation or piss off. Ignore and leave. Casually moved away from the hiding spot. What insolence. Hey, you hired me, pal. Let me do my job. Alright, I need to gather more clues. I already checked the painting. What about the workspace over here? Computer on the desk was not secured. Empty workspace exuded corporate solitude. The nameplate on the desk read Junior Customer Support Specialist Idris Akari. Assess the chair. Alright, it's in one of my skills, so I guess I'll do that. An ergonomic chair adapted to the size and measurements of its unit. It was configured by someone small, most likely a woman. Look at the monitors. The screensaver slideshow changed between landscapes beyond the ABBS and the towers of Warsaw City. Breaking the sequence, an image of two women embracing appeared on one of the monitors. One of them had blue hair. Sure, let's try and log in. I barely touched the screen and gained access to the desktop. It wasn't locked. There was an open BWI presentation and an unfinished Hand of Solitaire. Finish the Hand of Solitaire. Let's browse the presentation. I saw 3D blue whales flying through the clouds, the company's logo. The animated slides presented the financial results for the last quarter. I copied the presentation to take a look at later. I guess I'll have to leave. There's nothing to see here. Alright. What else we got? This is where we came in, so I'm missing something else here, right? I guess we'll look at the harp. A harp for ages, the instrument was attracted both artists and common mortals. Sure, I'll play it. I knew the instrument. I looked within for some inspiration, closed my eyes, and surrendered to the moment. I touched the strings and the music started to flow. I wanted to express something important. Something about a man who didn't understand his fate, because obviously he didn't know the future. Chapeau bass, man, that sent chills right through me. What was that? I'd never have expected such talent from a Gamedec. Respond arrogantly. Let's go modest. Nothing much, just some improvisation at the moment. Thank you. The sound of the harp cools my thoughts and calms me down. It's better than a CC pill, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's get back to work. I am working. I'm looking for clues. Infolia file. Are opened by the BW. Okay, so I need, I guess. We'll do this one. I searched for information about myself. After all, I had once done a vlog about artificial intelligence. Not a word. Alright, let's just leave it. Read it. The article was about Pygmalion, the flagship BWI product that allows you to create living human psyches. I copied the rest of the codex to get back to it when I had more time. Alright, and I don't think the sleeves I have. No, and I still can't get. Okay. Alright, so we're done with that. I already looked at that. I guess we'll look at the panda. The animal looked as though it was frozen in time. Take a closer look. Submerged in a transparent resin substance, the panda seemed alive. I noticed a panel with a single red button at the base of the display. Sure, press the button. The hidden anti-G mechanism buzzed as it moved the polymer resin blocks apart. Did I wake it up? Okay. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh, I'm gonna get yelled at again, aren't
Tim's
I?
father has arrived.
I sincerely apologize. I was told to take the boy, Timmy, home. The mobile is a rating. I need him to stay. Let him stay a little longer. I haven't talked to him. Timmy shook his head. All right, I'll wait. When you're done, please send him down to the docking terrace. Alright, what is this now? Gather more clues and make a deduction. Okay.
What else do you want to know?
Ask about enemies. Has anyone been threatening Frodo? Did he have any enemies? No way, everyone likes him, admire him. He's the best in graphics and animation and has awesome skins and bitchin' results in Fast Fury. He bought the best speeder and one for 15 thou and point out the scam. He bought a digital right for his father for his father's cash and it made him popular. They liked him because he's cool. Well, some people try to take advantage of him. He makes decisions quickly, doesn't hesitate to buy something or do something or whatever. Impulsive decisions making is a weakness. An intelligent enough open opponent could notice it and use it against him. He started to tremble even more. Frodo he's in danger, right? Okay, calm down. Nothing serious can happen to you inside the sensory world, Timmy. After all, they're designed to bring you pleasure, aren't they? The boy didn't look convinced. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we'll talk to him about himself. Let's focus on you. I don't think I have the scalpel or can get it. Nope, not yet. Okay, so that isn't an option. What games do you like? Whatever Frodo plays, space sims like Dream Space or Dying Stars, shooters too, Crying Guns is our favorite. He loosened up, he liked to talk about games. He was getting more confused and exhausted. Commend his resistance. Sure, we'll go with that. You're doing great. I can see you're a mentally tough guy. Most people in your place wouldn't be holding up as well. His lips twitched and he lowered his eyes. He believed me. Let's ask about Virtualum again. Tell me, Timmy. Many worlds. Why Paradise Beach? Why did you choose Paradise Beach? Well, I can use my infotainer to lead them on. There's sensual wrestling to the west of the main entrance where you can join some erotic tussles. Did you see it? Yeah, I won. I won 3 times. There is no such thing in Paradise Beach. The kid was lying. Kid shot me an uncertain look. Let's talk about Tim again. Ask him if he's alright. You're slurring words and trembling. How do you feel? Not too good. I'm a bit dizzy, but that's from the fatigue. We played for a long time, you know. Okay, calm down. It's almost over. Just a few more questions and you're free to go. He nodded with appreciation. He looked at me with his empty eyes. Okay, virtualism. How many worlds? I hadn't asked that yet. He celebrated Frodo's birthday in just one virtual. Yeah, but we did some pre-gaming here first. We kind of overdid it. Frodo had trouble putting on his suit. He realized that he had said too much and stopped. Show understanding. I know how things are, Timmy. When I was your age, I also went to parties and drank booze. Booze is for the old or the poor. Frodo and I have better stuff. But the girl Frodo brought had booze. She said that it was included. I believe you, really I do. I want to help. It's just that I can't quite remember. I don't know what actually happened. He had trouble putting sentences together and remembering the events. It wasn't just shock. Something had really disturbed his nervous system. Your nervous system is loaded, but it will regenerate. It will pass. Breathe. Okay. We'll virtual him again. What were you doing? What were you doing inside the game? Well, what you normally do in an adult game. Try flattery? You guys are probably turning all the girls' heads, huh? Girls like you admit it. They love such soft features. Come on, what were you doing there? He straightened and tried to puff out his chest. There were these cool end pecs. He was pale and trembling. Okay, ask about virtual him again. Where did you leave Frodo? It's all the question I got left. Where was Frodo when you came out of the game? He was on the beach by the big dunes. Were they planning on staying there? Did Frodo want to stay on the beach or did he want to go somewhere else? Frodo was having a good time. He probably stayed in that world in that area. He looked at me with empty eyes. Alright, send him home. Alright, Timmy, I don't have any other questions. Go home. Alright, now this Frodo pulled a prank on somebody that was picking on Timmy. Right? Okay. Gather more clues or make a deduction. What's this one? Right trigger. Okay. I don't know, I see the exclamation mark there. Let's check the women's couch. We haven't looked at that yet. There was a rather provocatively dressed 20-something-year-old woman on the couch. The device's panel was flashing warnings. Check the couch's panel. She had exceeded the safety limits for logged-in time over 4 days without a suit. She must have taken a game pill or her bladder wouldn't have held out. She started revitalizing, but something interrupted the process. Even though she couldn't control her body, I thought she could hear me. Her helmet had an external monitoring port. I could connect it to see what had happened. Take a closer look at the woman. She must have been planning a short session since she didn't put on a suit. She looked like one of the women I had seen on the computer screen in the hall. Is that your assistant? She's just a random lowlife. Leave her alone and get back to my son. I'm gonna hold my ground. I'll do what I feel needs to be done. You know your work, I know mine. Fine, but I'm warning you, don't fuck this up. Okay. Connect the helmet. Notice what I was doing. What are you doing? I wanted to talk to her through the observer's port, which is... I already know what it is, so stop insulting my intelligence and hurry up. When I connected to her helmet, the image was transmitted to my lenses. And the image is... Oh. Freaky. The girl drifted in an undefined space. It wasn't the network menu or any other games I knew. Hello, I'm a Gamedec. I was hired by Mr. Haggis. I connected to your helmet. You can talk and I'll hear you on my walk-tel. According to the login, your name is Starlet, is that right?
A Gamedec. That's great. Yeah, I'm Starlet. I can't seem to log out.
Ah, okay. Look, questioner. Want to ask you a few questions? If it helps you get me out of here, ask her what happened. What happened? How did you get here? I don't know. I don't even know where here is. I was in the game with the guys and someone attacked me. Who attacked you? In what game? Was Frodo Haggis there? I'm confused and exhausted. I can't. Someone definitely attacked me. I blacked out. Alright, ask about the alcohol. I found signs of someone drinking alcohol here. Do you know anything about it? I was drinking some expensive sparkling wine before I came online. Is that why I'm stuck here? I doubt it. I'm just trying to follow every lead. Maybe I can tell you more if you get me out of this emptiness. Okay, ask about Idris. Do you know Idris? I saw your picture on her computer. Still with the questions. Help me and you'll get your answers. Alright, offer assistance. Let me try and help you. Progress bearer. Gather more information. Okay. That's a weight off my shoulders. Alright, analyze the problem or unfasten Scarlet's helmet. Let's analyze the problem. Interrupted revitalization is rare. I could have just pulled off her helmet, but that might have ended badly. There was a safer solution. Revitalization is like waking someone up. Your senses are activated in a specific order. Hearing is usually first, so Starlet's was already active. Revitalization stages are displayed on the progress bar, but I couldn't recall the right order. I only remember that vision was definitely last. Alright. Are displayed on the progress bar. Okay, Scarlet, I think I know how to wake you. Wait, I hear laughter. What's happening? My deck detected the girl's helmet being bombarded with exabytes of data. Someone wanted to overload it and terminate our connection. Starlet, someone is trying to either stop us from talking or probe me. Damn it, what are you gonna do? The attack was intensifying. I didn't have much time. Activate a firewall. I'll activate some barriers to block the signal, but it's only a matter of time before they crack. It was possible to use jamming barriers to slow the attack or some weaker reflection barriers to track the attack's source. Use tracking barriers. Barrier tracked the signal's source. It was coming from a virtual. Scarlet, the attack's coming from a game. I don't know which one. I must have stepped on someone's toes. Too bad I can't remember whose or where. Observe the text signal. My connection was being overloaded with streams of incoming data. The Walktail wasn't able to interpret it. One thing was certain, the attack was getting stronger by the second. Alright, question, Starlet. What game did you go into with the guys? Try to remember. We were inside a game, but which one? I was attacked, that's all I remember. Then I woke up here. I guess I'll have to revitalize her. Don't have much time, I'm going to try and get you out of here. Finally. Alright, unfasten her helmet or awaken her by stimulating her senses. Let's do the stimulation thing. Stop stimulating, but it seemed right to start with that. I'm going to try finishing your vital. I'm going to need to touch your body. Is that okay? Do whatever is necessary. Move her arm. Felt around for Starlet's arm and raised it and moved it around. Revitalization bar moved forward. Good start, but the screen didn't display the next stage. The attack was getting stronger. I guess I'll have to finish revitalizing because I don't have sleeves. What were these? Yeah. Where was sleeves? There it is. Yeah, I still don't meet the requirement for it, so I guess we'll finish the revitalization. Alright, she said the head was last. And that hearing was first. Let's go with the sense of smell. I decided to stimulate her inner ear, her sense of balance. Blow in her face or give her a piece of mint gum. I dug in my pocket for a packet of mint gum, took out a piece, and carefully slid it under Starlet's helmet. There was no reaction. I needed to stimulate a different sense. The noise is so strong, I'm losing the connection. No! I got disconnected. Even worse, the attacker may have tracked me. I have no idea where this would lead.
Fuck, how long do you expect me to wait?
Ask about access to the couches. Who has access to the room with the couches? My guests and I, but no one except Proto uses them when I'm away. He looked at the couch the woman was using, or at least that's what I thought. Leave. I had nothing left to say. Okay. It wants me to do something on here. Huh. I don't know. Alright, well, this looks like a good place to stop. I didn't exactly complete it, but you guys gotta get the idea. It's a detective type game. Lots of reading. So it's not bad. It's not a bad game. I was hoping to complete this. Let's try and talk to Timmy again, maybe.
What else do you want to know?
I'll ask about Starlet now. What can you tell me about Starlet? She's a stripper. She knew the game well, so Frodo hired her as a guide. She was very brave. What did she do that was so brave? She was brave. What did she do? She was dancing so flirtatiously and teasing us. She was so direct. She knew little of that world, but you have brave enough to guide us, and she was so provocative. Thankfully, mainly towards Frodo, she barely spoke to me. Alright, I thought I already sent him home. Alright, did they give me anything? No? Okay. Well, this is a Gamedec. It's free on Epic Games right now, so go download it. It's a $30 game. You can get it for free. So you probably have a couple more days left. So check it out if you're interested in it, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and hit that like button if you want me to continue this game itself. I continue playing this particular game. Other than that, you guys hit that subscribe button, like, share, do all the good stuff for me. I'd appreciate it. And you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.